What's up, everyone? Fight Zone MMA. Today we got some crazy MMA news. Let's get right into it. First of all, Arman Tsarukyan just promised to buy Ilia Topuria's old house if they fight. Ilia Topuria has reportedly put his $3.5 million home up for sale this month. It's the house he shared with his ex-wife, who he recently divorced, located in one of the most luxurious parts of Madrid, and he also frequently trained there. It's got a gym, a spa, 24/7 security, and a 6-car garage. Arman says, "I'll buy your house if you agree to fight me next," at Topuria Ilia. This is crazy. Recently, Arman's been on a tear doing a ton of media promo. Guy's really getting his name out there. This is just another way to generate buzz. Arman's recently been undefeated in the Twitter weight division. Not a lot of fights in the lightweight division, but he take what he can get. He's been making a lot of appearances at RAF recently too, so we'll see if Arman Tsarukyan gets the fight with Ilia. Although, I think it's unlikely given that Justin Gaethje just won the belt. I think Ilia is going to promote the fight with Gaethje over the fight with Arman because Gaethje is a much easier opponent. Next up, we got Paddy Pimblett's face 3 days after the Gaethje fight. The guy looks bad. The guy looks like a corpse. He looks like he has scabies. He looks like he's half dead. He probably doesn't even know who that is kissing him in the pic. That's crazy. Paddy Pimblett does not need to make a comeback anytime soon. He needs to really reevaluate where he wants to be with his career and where he wants to be in the fight game. Currently, he is not a top contender, and he really needs to level up his game in order to get there. Or he can take the Money Moicano route, just go for fun fights against Moicano himself or Dan Hooker. Next up, we got Manel Kape and Tatsuro Taira calling out Joshua Van for March. Both of these guys want the title fight against Joshua Van, and it's easy to see why. Joshua Van's win against Pantoja was a complete fluke, only reproducible in probably 1 out of 1,000 fights. Joshua Van does not beat Pantoja at all if they have a head-to-head fight, and Pantoja does not break his arm. So both of these guys are campaigning for the title fight. Kape and Taira think Joshua Van is an easy fight. For Kape, I can definitely see it. Kape is a power striker. He's a much cleaner striker than Joshua Van, who got knocked out by Charles Johnson. I can totally see Manel Kape taking this one. Tatsuro Taira, a little more iffy. Joshua Van's defensive grappling hasn't really been tested. Pantoja would have been a good way to see where he's at in that department. Unfortunately, the fight did not materialize the way fans thought it would, so his grappling is still a big question mark. Tatsuro Taira could challenge this, but I think Joshua Van's striking would give him an edge over Taira. If I'm Van, I'm signing the contract against Taira and telling Kape that he needs another fight for the title. See if Kai Kara France can take him out in a rematch or something. Next up, official UFC website has cheap pop-up ads. What is UFC doing, man? $7 billion deal. And you got these bogus ads on your own official website. Free IQ test, free IQ test, free IQ test. Maybe Dana needs an IQ test in order to not put this BS on the official UFC website, making the part look cheap, second rate compared to boxing. Finally, we got Arman Tsarukyan taking on Georgia Poulos at RAF 06. I don't know who this other guy is. Maybe some wrestling guys do, but I definitely don't. That's just how it is, though, because it's RAF. It's not UFC. It's got all the small names, all the guys who couldn't make it to UFC. Arman Tsarukyan, is good to see he's staying busy. He's pushing all the way up to middleweight to take this guy on. So we'll see how he does. And hopefully this will push Dana to give him a fight in the UFC finally. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Fight Zone MMA. Leave a comment, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one.